This talk will cover safety signs you may come across whilst undertaking your job. Safety signs are an important tool for making workers, visitors, and others aware of hazards, information, and emergency procedures on site. Employers must provide safety signs where there is a risk that cannot be avoided or controlled by other means. Safety signs are color-coded as required by the Health and Safety Signs and Signals regulations and apply to all places of work. Categories and what they mean. Prohibition signs, round with a black picture on white background, red edging and diagonal lines. These inform you of things you must not do. They stop behavior likely to increase or cause danger, for example, no smoking or no access for pedestrians. Warning signs, triangular with a black picture on a yellow background with black edging. These warn you of a hazard or danger, for example, danger of death or forklifts operating. Mandatory signs, round with a white picture on a blue background. These inform you of things you must do, therefore prescribing a specific behavior, for example, safety gloves must be worn, or ear protection must be worn. Emergency escapes or first aid signs, rectangular or square with a white picture on a green background. These give you information on first aid or emergency exits, for example, fire exit or emergency assemble point. Firefighting signs, rectangular or square with a white picture on a red background. They indicate the location of the facilities associated with fire safety, for example, the location of the fire extinguisher. Warning signs, chemical label and packaging CLP, square diamond, white with a red border and black picture. These labels do not form part of the regulations, but have an impact on signage used with hazardous substances and mixtures, which have resulted in changes to those regulations. Remember, safety signs are only effective if you understand what they mean. If you do not understand a sign, you should speak to your supervisor. Safety signs must be visible. Do not place materials in the way or obstruct visibility. If you need to cover a sign, even temporarily, you should inform your supervisor. Check for safety signs when entering the site and at the start of every shift. New hazards may have been introduced to the area, or the location of emergency equipment or fire assembly point may have changed. Ensure you wear all personal protective equipment (PPE) as identified on the mandatory signs on site. Safety signs are there for you to obey. If you fail to obey a sign, you could be putting yourself and others at risk, and this could lead to disciplinary action. If you introduce a new hazard to the area, ensure you display the appropriate signage as required so you can warn others to the hazard.